Now let's see a few more examples about how to compute the compound interest. Let us assume that the principal is 1000 rupees for all the examples, and now for each one there is rate of interest is given, which is computed per annum, which is given per annum, okay, and then the period is given in years, and the compound, it is being compounded, the interest is being compounded, and it is also given in certain times. So these three numbers are important, okay. So for the first case, they are saying that the interest is 10% per annum, and the total period of investment is 2 years, and the interest is compounded half yearly. So how to solve it? Same, find out the total time period, which is in this case 2 years, divided into number of slots depending on the duration of each slot. If you see this, the duration of each slot is 6 months. Therefore, in 2 years you are going to have 4 6 months, right? So 1 2 3 4 6 months. And now the total interest, so we have totally 4 slots, you understood that, right? Now the total interest you have to find it out and divide it with 4. There are many ways of going about it. So one way is, for 1 year the interest is given as 10%, then you can find out for 6 months what is the interest. For 6 months the interest is going to be 5%, right? Therefore for each part it is going to be 5%. This is one way of finding it out. Other way of finding it out is what is the total rate. Now for 1 year the rate is 10%, then for total rate it is going to be 20%. Then how many parts are there? 4 parts. So 20 by 4 is again 5, right? So totally we got 4 slots, and each slot interest is 5%. Then what is the total amount? Amount is going to be P into, in that place of P substitute 1000, P into 1 plus, what is the rate? 5 by 100. How many parts are there? 4. That is how you are supposed to solve it, right? Okay, what about next one? See this. Next one is, they are saying that we are investing it for a period of 3 years, and then we are going to have 9 months each. I mean, the amount is compounded every 9 months. Therefore, how to solve it? 3 years is going to have 3 into 12 months, and these many months have to be divided into partitions in such a way that each part is going to get 9 months. Therefore the total number of slots we get is, are you getting this? 3 into 12 months is the total time period, and now we have to divide this total time period into slots of 9 months each, which means n into 9 should be equal to 3 into 12. Therefore the number of slots n is equal to this much. So how much is it going to be? 4, right? 1 3 is 4, right? Therefore in this case also we are going to get 4 slots. Now what is the total rate? 30%, 20% is the rate given per annum, and it is given for 3 years. Therefore the total rate is 20 into 3, which is 60%, and it is divided into 4 slots. Therefore for each slot we are going to get 15. So the rate of interest is 15, and the number of slots is 4. So how to what is the answer? P into 1 plus 15 by 100 whole power 4. Got it? Okay, now look at the next one. Now for the next one, the period is given as 4 years. Therefore how many months will be there? 4 into 12 is the total number of months, right? And now we have to divide these many months into slots of 8 months each. Then how many slots we get? N into 8 equal to 4 into 12. Therefore you have to do n equal to 4 into 12 by 8. So 4 ones, 4 twos, and it is going to be 6. The total number of slots is 6, right? Now what is the total interest? 24 is the interest per annum, and there are 4 years. Therefore the total interest is 24 into 4, right? So the total interest is 24 into 4, which has to be distributed over 6 slots. That is why divided by 6. Therefore per slot this is the interest, right? So 6 ones, 6 fours, it is going to be 16. So 16% is the rate of interest per slot, and 6 is the total number of slots. Therefore what is the answer? P into 1 plus 16%, 16 by 100 whole power 6. Why? 16% is the rate of interest per slot, and we have 6 such slots. Got it? Okay. Now for the second one, the total time period is 5 years, right? And then 5 months is the each slot. So in 5 years, how many months will be there? 5 into 12 months will be there, and now we have to divide into slots of 5 months each, right? Then how many slots we get? X into 5 equal to 5 into 12, right? Which means X equal to this divided by 5. So you are going to get 12 slots, right? And it is given that 12% is the rate of interest per annum. Therefore, what is the total rate of interest? 12 into 50, right? Sorry, 12 into 5. Now you have to divide it into 12 slots. Got it? So this total rate is divided by 12. So what is the percent you got? 5%. Therefore, the rate of interest per slot is 5%, and the number of slots is 12. Then what is the answer? P into 1 plus 5 by 100 whole power 12. Got it? And next one is, see this one. So we have 5 years, which means 5 into 12 is the total number of months, and we have to divide it into slots of 10 each, 10 months each. That is why divide by 10, then we get the number of slots, right? Why? N into 10 equal to 5 into 12. You get the number of slots. Now what is this? It is going to be 6. Got it? So 6 is the total number of slots. And what is the total interest? The total interest is 24 into 5 is the total interest. Why? This is the interest given per annum, and this is the number of years. That is why 24 into 5. So 24 into 5 is the total interest. It has to be distributed among 6 slots divided by 6, right? So 6 ones, 6 fours. Therefore 20% is the rate of interest per slot, and the total number of slots is 6. Now what can you write it? It is P into 1 plus 20 by 100 whole power 6. Got it? And what about next one? 2 years is the total amount of time, and it has to be divided into 8 months each, right? Therefore 2 into 12 months is the total number of months, which has to be divided into slots of 8 months. Therefore how many slots we get? 1, 4, 3, right? So we are going to get 3 slots. Got it? Now in these 3 slots we have to distribute the total rate also. So what is the total rate? Per 1 year the rate is 18%. Therefore for 2 years it is going to be 2 into 18. This is the total rate for 2 years, right? Now you have to divide it into 3 parts. Got it? Now what do you get? 3 ones, 3 sixes. Therefore it is going to be 12. So 12% is the rate of interest per slot, and the number of slots is 3. So what is the answer? P into 1 plus 12 by 100 whole power 3. Got it? Okay, next one is this one. The time period is 5 years, and it is, we have to divide it into half years. So how many half years will be there in 5? 10 half years. Therefore the number of slots is 10. And what is the interest per slot? Find out the total interest. So total interest is 5 into 30. Therefore 5 into 30 by 10 is 15. So 15% is the interest per slot. So what is the answer? P into 1 plus 15 by 100 whole power 10. And if you see the next one, 11 is the total number of years, and it has to be divided into quarters. In 1 year there will be 4 quarters. Therefore in 11 years there will be 44 quarters, isn't it? Therefore the total number of parts is 44. And now you have to divide the total interest. What is the total interest? Interest per annum is 12%, and the number of years is 11. Therefore 12 into 11 is the total interest. You have to divide it into 44 parts, right? So you are going to get 3%. So 3% is the rate of interest, right? So 3% is the rate of interest per slot, and you are going to have 44 slots. Then what is the answer? P into 1 plus, what is the rate of interest? 3 per slot. 3 by 100 whole power 44. Got it? So this is the answer for the last one. So anyway, we are not interested in finding out the exact answer. What I wanted to show you is what should be the number here and what should be the number here, right? I think you understood how to compute these numbers. Okay.